George was born into poverty. At 15, he started making a living by delivering blocks of ice. He worked himself to exhaustion every single day while enduring the mockery of wealthy kids. Boys his age chased cars and girls, but all he had was the dirtiest, hardest work. His heart was full of anger, but against such brutal social inequality, he was powerless. One day, a torn newspaper stained with grass caught his attention. It told the story of billionaire Andrew. George saw himself in that story. The connection left a deep mark on him. He swore that one day he too would be successful like Andrew. When he got home, he told his father he wanted to be a millionaire, but his father laughed in his face. "Son, you'll never make money. You'll always be a nobody. That's what my father taught me, and it's all I can pass down to you." Those words broke George's heart. That night, watching his frail mother lying in bed, his hunger for success grew even stronger. He wanted to escape poverty, one less mouth to feed, so his mother could afford medicine. He decided to leave. He swore he'd become a millionaire. What he didn't know then was that it would be the last time he ever saw his mother. With the help of a black man, George secretly boarded a northbound train. After traveling for a day and night, they arrived in a small Texas town. He followed others to a nearby farm. Fortunately, the farmer was hiring. George insisted on taking the job, but the farmer preferred stronger men. To prove his worth, the boy picked up a heavy-set man nearby, making the farmer burst out laughing. The farmer admired his initiative and decided to hire him. Farm work was brutally tough. His frail body couldn't take it. The posts he drove into the ground kept falling over. To keep pace, he even worked through his breaks, trying to do every task as best as he could. At night, while others played cards, George sat alone, deep in thought. He knew earning money alone had no future, so he gathered his courage and asked the farmer about the secret to wealth. The farmer had him sit down and shared his advice. There are many conditions for success, but only by becoming the leader of a team can you reach the top. Those words hit George like lightning. Then he asked, "If we finish work early, can you give me part of the money we save?" The farmer laughed and said, "I like your attitude." The next morning, his co-workers noticed George was missing. They thought he'd run away, but when they reached the oil field, they found him already working all night long. He had even created a chain work system, reorganizing tasks to make everything more efficient. Under his leadership, a job that normally took 3 days was done in 1. The boss kept his word. George earned extra pay. With brains and grit, he made his very first money, $30. He immediately sent 20 back to his mother so she could buy medicine. Just then, he noticed a man wearing a shiny gold belt. George approached him and asked how he had made his fortune. The man proudly replied, "In Texas, there's gold everywhere." George instantly grasped the real meaning.
Am I right? Do it.
Though he said nothing, the idea of oil took root in his mind. And just as he was wondering how to break into the oil business, suddenly, a beautiful girl appeared in front of him. Seeing her, George froze, too nervous to speak. But the girl smiled at him and even invited him to her middle school dance. George used